All right, we're here with Joey Still of ProLogix here, and Joey, tell us a little bit about what ProLogix has going on for 2012 and kind of what all you guys do.
Yeah, for 2012, we've got a pretty busy schedule this year. We're going to do a lot of the Southeast Loretta qualifiers and local events. What we offer for 2012 is we're doing a lot of concept bikes now. Our biggest focus is our suspension. That's what we're here to give everybody. I guess our logo says giving the average guy a factory ride. It's building a set of suspension for a person and being able to go out and custom fit those people for that suspension, just not get it in a box. I will be there at the track to adjust and make what adjustments we need to suit the rider.
Okay, now some of the guys may have seen your name out there. Give them maybe a couple examples of some bikes you've done that they might have seen.
Last year was our first year, was the Pit Posse bike we did. It was Ryan Sipes' YZ250 we built for Colton over at Pit Posse. For this year, we're actually doing one for Risk and Novik Gloves. We actually did another bike for Pit Posse, and we also got a bike over at DEP for Tom.
Okay, and who are some of the guys that kind of help you out? You mentioned DEP. You got anybody else on board?
Oh man, we got the list goes on and on. Moto Tazaneri. We've got Risk Racing, Novik Glove, Acerbis, Dunlop, KYB, Technical, Henson, Pit Posse. So the list goes on and on. I just can't thank the guys enough that helps us out to build these bikes and make them look like they look.
Now you guys got a lot of big names in the moto world, so I mean this is really really big projects when you guys put a bike together.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of time. It's a bike like this, you're going to spend 20-30 hours a week as far as just on the phone trying to make all the connections and get all the parts that it takes to make these bikes happen.
Now when you guys start a bike, do you take it down completely to the frame and start from there?
Yeah, we'll take a bike. This bike actually has probably got 10 hours on it before I started it. It was actually a bike that I built for Bogan Cochran last year for Loretta's. So I'll take it all the way to the frame, clean the frame, polish, take the motor apart, clean. Everything comes apart, and then it goes back piece by piece.
Now, I got to ask, you mentioned Ryan Sipes. How's he doing after his recent injury?
Man, Ryan's doing great. He's bummed out, that he hurt himself, but, he's in good spirits. He's ready to come back, I think, for Seattle. Me and him was texting just a little while ago. And I was telling him, people sort of wondering about 450, 250, and
that was my next question.
He's thinking 90% sure, probably a 450, but I say let's all do a vote and see what he should ride.
Put a vote up. What do you guys think? Should Ryan be on 250 or 450? Yep. And judging from his showing in 2010 on the Moto Concepts bike, he rode awesome. He was running with the top guys in the sport. I think he finished top 10 in the points at the end of the year.
Yes. Ryan is very capable of running in the top 5 on the 450s. It fits his riding style a whole lot better due to the fact that I work with him and when he's home as far as practice mechanics. So I know what riding style he is. The biggest thing for him, he's able to eat what he wants. He's get on that 450 diet is what we call it.
So he can keep up his energy and then doesn't have to worry so much about trying to stay trimmed down to run with these smaller guys, the younger kids on the 250 bikes.
That is correct. And I think that has a lot to do with as far as your health. Your body wants food. You got to eat food, and he's trying to stay slim and try to keep up with me, and it just don't happen.
Trying to run on that 250 bike, it's kind of going against what his body naturally wants to do.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, thanks very much for talking to us, Joe. We appreciate it, and we'll get that vote out there and see what the people think.
All right, guys. Thank y'all very much. Look forward to seeing you in 2013.
Thank you.